up, my lovely people? And you're back. And why are you back? Tom MacDonald. That's why you're back. So, today is going to be... We've done a lot of very serious Tom MacDonald songs, but today we're doing one that's supposed to be funny. Or, anyways, that's what it was told to me in the request. So, we're going to honor your request, and we're going to do People So Stupid by Tom MacDonald. And if it's anything like the title suggests, I'm probably going to enjoy it. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Hi! I'm praying that the world changes soon. Can't get a doobie on a plane, but there's Uzis in our schools. Every dude who touched a boob or a booty getting me too. What you expect from the kids who went to Hooters after school? We're all triggered and defensive, we're all racist and we're sexist. We all grew up watching South Park. How are we offended? Now being fat is beautiful? Name a thing that you can't do? Jumping jacks, run a mile, live past 42? Man, it used to be...
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. You know what? Like they always say, facts don't care about your feelings. Unfortunately. So, okay. First of all, it made me laugh because my kids just the other day, we went to not Walmart, Whataburger, which is in Texas. If y'all don't know, I don't know if they have it in other states, but anyway. And there was a Hooters right next door. And my boys were doing everything in their power to get me and their dad to take them to Hooters by swearing that the milkshakes were supposed to be the best in the world. Oh, whatever. And I had to go in there. They had to try the buffalo wings. It had nothing to do with the girls. Whatever. So I can understand every little, especially little boys, it's like, let me try that. And then, let's get real, folks. I know the fat is beautiful movement is a thing, right? I have overweight women in my family, okay? A lot of them. And that's kind of always been a huge fear and trigger of mine, because I beat all this other stuff, okay? I beat drugs, I beat, DV, I beat all this crap, homelessness, and I don't want food, okay, to take me out. I just don't. You don't, as much as people don't want to hear this, and Tom is saying it like it is, if you get, and I mean this in all love and all care, but this is just the truth, okay? If you get winded walking down some stairs or up a single flight of stairs or walking from your car through Walmart and then back to your car, if you are not doing well, if you have to stop every few seconds and heavily breathe and your blood pressure goes through the roof, and maybe it's time to change it before it kills you, right? I mean that with all love and respect. I really do. Like, I have a lot of overweight women in my family that I love with all my heart. I love them so much. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to die early. And that's scary. And the reason that you're told this is because we want you around. It's not to throw shade. It's not, it's actually, it's the exact opposite. We want to tell you the truth so that you can live longer, so that you don't die in your 40s and 50s. Like, do you really, you might as well have been a freaking heroin addict for your whole life. Seriously. That's what's going to take you out, food. We don't want that for you. We don't want it for you. And I'm not saying, I'm probably like 20 pounds maybe overweight. Technically, I'm a little chubby. I'm thick, whatever you want to call it. And just this past week, I cut out bread. I cut out sugar. Like, it's been a thing, don't get me wrong. But you have to make sacrifices to get somewhere that you want to be. You have to. You have to sacrifice your hunger, even though it feels like you're starving. You're not. You're not. Or if you need to, just find better foods. Cut your carbs. Trust me, bread, if you cut out bread, I'm telling you right now, it's hard. You don't realize how many things have freaking bread in them until you cut out bread. But it will save your life. And we're telling you that, like Tom is kind of, Tom is doing it in a very blunt way, but he's still doing it in an honest way. He's not doing it to throw shade, really. He's doing it to put it in your face and say, do you want to die? Do you want to live or do you want to die? We want you around. We want you around, but it's completely up to you at this point where you go with that, what you do with it. Like, you have to make steps so you can live longer, so your loved ones can experience you for a longer period of time. And if you have people that you love, shouldn't that be enough of a reason? Woo, only 23 seconds in. Let's go.
Man, it used to be cool to just flip a bird to the system, and now it's trendy to be triggered and pretend you're a victim. It's my race, it's my weight, it's because I'm a Christian. I hate the internet and anyone who has an opinion. And everybody angry if you say white. Okay, fine. Pass me the brush and I'll paint my face to the shades right. Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth? Whoa. Weird.
Oh my gosh, Tom. You are... Oh, man. Yeah. Timcast. He's the popular, I forget what his actual name is, but it's Timcast. And he says that, like, what is up with the left constantly trying to get you, for any reason, to have an abortion? Like, that's something you say to somebody that you hate. That means that they don't want you in this world, and they don't want little parts of you in this world. Sorry to get political, but if you go over to the right, you go to a convention on the right, anything, you know what they're going to tell you? They're going to tell you, have kids. Have more kids, man. And that means they want you to survive. They want your genes to survive. They think it's a compliment. They think there should be more of you in the world. But the left, you go to a freaking left convention, they're like, why haven't you gotten rid of that baby yet? Like, too many mouths to feed in the first place. And almost judgmental of you not murdering your child. How does that work? Abortion, let's go. For any reason, just because you're inconvenienced, just because you're having a hard time, just because you're... How about you keep the baby and you keep your gene pool going and you'll figure it out along the way. And having a child, I'm telling you right now, will pull a strength out of you. I'm not saying everybody can have children, and I'm not saying that there are not moments where it's appropriate, like if you are going to die, or if you were R-worded by your dad or your uncle, or, I mean, like, there's extreme, because of the possible defects are so likely and so huge. That's one reason. But because you got dumped in by 5 guys during a frat party doesn't mean that you can just go up to freaking Planned Parenthood and they should be like, oh yeah, sign right here, we'll cut it right out of you. It's got a heartbeat. He's right. So bacteria on another planet is life? But a child in your stomach that has a heartbeat and functioning lungs and toes and fingers and can move and suck on its thumb, that's not a life? Man. Man, oh man. And everybody's triggered. We grew up with South Park. Don't you remember? Don't you remember? We grew up with South Park. How are you people getting so triggered by everything? What is going to happen when you have a real situation in your life that is truly, truly stressful and truly asks a lot of you, that kicks your nervous system into haywire mode? You lose someone, you lose something important like a house, a car, like what? God forbid, I don't even want a kid or something. Like, how are you gonna, if everything triggers you, how are you going to last or survive when something that is actually serious, okay, happens in your life? How does that work? We grew up with South Park saying every damn thing under the sun. And now all of a sudden everybody's like, no, please don't misgender me. You're supposed to know my gender before I even walk in the door. How could you? Oh, society is so weak. Now, okay, sorry. 45 seconds.
Beard. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo. Wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb. I'm a hater cause I can't relate to gay pride. Call me homophobic because I don't wanna date guys. K-tight. I for one am not surprised the world declined along the way. Give trophies to children for losing just cause they decide to play. We exercise our right to vote and hate the politicians. Ay, this is a democracy, it's partly your decision. Ay, this is weird, feels like this a different year. If I identify as a female, then when my balls and penis disappear. Children want a gender switch and hating men is feminist. Depression and anxiety are trendy, we're too sensitive and
133. I have a little girl. Okay? I have a little girl. And I promise you that if she wants to get into sports, or she wants to do something, any sports at all, and she has to compete against a man, a boy, I am losing my shit. I don't let her brothers beat up on her. Okay, you think I'm going to let you? You think I'm going to let your kid, who pretends to be Sally because he wants to do better in sports, you really think I'm going to let that happen? Then you are out of your mind. I've survived too much shit to sit around and watch my seed, my child, that I have protected tooth and fucking nail to the ends of the earth, just to watch some dude get in her sport, a female sport, with freaking twice the amount of muscle, and beat up on her? You have lost your ever-loving mind. Never gonna happen. I will go to war. You are not gonna be a boy and be up against my daughter. Like I said, I don't let her brothers beat up on her. You really think I'm going to let your kid? You really think I'm going to let that happen? Huh? Just because he's not as good at basketball with the boys? And wants to shine in the girls' league? Let's get real. And you're phobic. If you don't... if you don't date a dude and you're a dude, oh, how phobic are you? No, that means how straight are you? Aren't we supposed to be, like, okay with people's sexualities? That's what y'all are always, on the left especially, that's what y'all are always bitching about all the time, every day. So now you're saying my sexuality, my son's sexuality, because they're straight, it's cool? You have to be with boys too? Or else you're a phobe? How about you're a straight phobe? Because really, that's what it's turning into. Don't tell me, dude, I'm a Christian, okay? I don't care who knows it. God has saved my life in a million ways, okay? You're not gonna tell me what to do with my moral compass and my sexual drive, which is none of your business anyways. Who I get down with in my bedroom is none of your business. Okay? I grew up with teachers. I never knew a single one of my teachers' sexualities. Never. Not once. Because it's not appropriate to speak on with children, with adolescents. Hey, here's my pride flag. I like to munch carpet. Look, everybody. Carpet muncher. Are you one too? Why do we need to know that? Why do I need to know that you're straight? Why do I need to know anything about who you get down with when you're supposed to be teaching math? Hello? Am I crazy? Have I lost my mind? I don't think I have. I think the world has lost its mind. Come on, Tom.
Invented 80 genders, mad the world is not accepting it, then gave them more attention than normal women and men can get. What a contradiction, being human is so tragic. Focus on minorities, ignoring all the masses. Hallelujah, everyone. Activism saved the planet. No more plastic straws and paper, just paper straws wrapped in plastic. Congratulations. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid, people so dumb, people so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues, it's so dumb. Look, I get it, it's like the world is going crazy. Seems like a school shooting happens almost daily. The racism, rape culture, hatred that we're facing is way too ingrained for our hashtags to change it. We've become so lazy and complacent, afraid of our generation. We think activism's Instagramming memes and complaining. It's a problem when there's actually actions you could be taking, but you're triggered, so you just cry like a baby. Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so...
Yeah. You want to get things done with activism, right? You want rights for this and rights for that and here and there and everywhere. You want rights. And you demand it. Scream it at the top of your lungs. Scream it in your neighbor's face. You will accept what I'm doing. How does that get people to go over to your side? How does that not just shut people off? Hello? Are you human? Do you realize how humans react to stuff like that? Does anybody? We don't take it well. You screaming in my face about how bigoted I am is not going to make me want to crawl over to your side. As a matter of fact, it makes me go, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Not in this house. There's a reason they call it, real quick, this is kind of back to the phobe thing, but there's a reason they call it pride. And I'm a Christian, and don't you tell me that I have to celebrate, just because you have to love your neighbor as yourself, which it does say to do in the Bible. I'm not going to sit here and judge and ridicule, but don't judge and ridicule me and tell me that I have to celebrate your sin. I'm not doing it. Just because I'm supposed to love you as yourself does not mean that I have to celebrate your sin and love your sin. I can love you as a person, but that does not mean that I'm going to, woohoo, Pride Month. One of the 7 cardinal sins, pride. Satan's biggest sin was pride. Hello. Knock, knock. Is logic coming back yet? Oh, Christians are so judgmental. We're judgmental. Y'all are the ones screaming in our faces that we're phobes, judgmental, evil, when we're just following our religion. Sorry if you don't like that. How about you say something like that about Muslims? Because Muslims don't believe in homosexuality either. They don't believe in trans. They don't believe in any of that. Does anybody mention Muslims when they bring up phobes and stuff? No. Who do they mention? Go ahead. Take a guess. They mention us. Christians. Because we're so evil, right? We're not judging you. We're not. We're just not going to participate in your sin. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. That is part of our religion. It's spelled out very clearly. We can accept you as a human being. Okay, if I have a neighbor next door and they're out of food and it's a gay family and they come over here and they knock on the door and they ask for some bread and some water and some, I'm giving it to them. I don't care that you're gay. I mean, of course, I will make sure that you're fed. But I'm not going to go march with you in a frickin' parade. Get triggered all you want. I can love you as a person and hate your sin. I can do that. It's real easy. Because that's what it tells us to do. Oh, Christians are so judgmental. No, we're not. We're just not going to do anything against our religion, and I'm sorry if that offends y'all. I'm sorry if you're triggered. Don't care. I care about you as a person. Don't tell me to suck your sin through a damn straw. Homie. Sorry, I do that to my kids sometimes and they hate it. Don't say that, Mom. You sound so stupid. They don't know. Their mom used to be gangster. They just don't know it. Alright, let's go.
Y'all so stupid. Why are y'all so stupid? Get better problems, I swear to God that y'all want them. Y'all so dumb. People so stupid. People so dumb. People so boo-hoo, wah, wah, wah. Get better issues, we're gonna run out of tissues. It's so dumb.
Thank you for that request. That was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Okay. See, Tom could care less if you want to hear the truth or not. He really could. He could care less. He reminded me, well, and that's probably, which I need to react to eventually, him and the Ben Shapiro thing. But he does remind me of Ben Shapiro. Facts don't care about your feelings, okay? Okay? Just because you don't like the color blue doesn't mean that the sky isn't the color blue. Okay? Just because you're afraid of freaking cotton balls doesn't mean that there aren't clouds in the air. I know that was kind of a weird... Hey, it works. We'll pretend it works. I don't understand where everybody is like, take it. And you're like, I'm not doing that to you. I'm not telling you to take it. I'm not shoving my beliefs down your throat. I'll tell you about them if you ask me, if you're interested in what I believe, but I'm not going to get shouted down for my damn beliefs. It's not happening. Here, I'll take this out. It's not happening. Okay? And if you want to start shouting your beliefs down my throat and down my children's throats, okay, expect for me to be standing there strapped up, ready to go to war. Because you're not going to tell me, just like you're not going to tell Tom how to raise his family, how to go about his life, how to follow his moral compass. Just because within the last, decade, y'all have decided that we're all evil, we're disgusting human beings, and down the drain we should go, and into the fire we should go. Our beliefs haven't changed. Y'all's have. Okay? And I'm mainly talking about the radical, extreme, and my political beliefs is the left. Absolutely 100%. Okay, they have changed completely in the last couple decades. When I went to school, when I was growing up, none of this stuff was happening. If you were gay, cool. If you were black, cool. If you were Hispanic, cool. If you were Asian, cool. And now all of a sudden it's like, hate each other, hate each other, hate each other, hate each other. Why? Why? Because y'all are telling us to? Just because I don't agree with your stance doesn't mean that I freaking hate you. Period. That's the way it is. And that's what Tom is saying. Don't shove your crap down my throat. Don't tell me how to raise my family. Don't tell me how to conduct myself. I'm not doing that to you. Don't do it to me. Damn. Why do I gotta know about everything you do? And support it. And my children have to support it. And we all have to go march in a freaking... No, we're not doing that. And if you have a problem with that, call me whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. Call me whatever you want. I don't care. You want to call me racist? It's not true, but fine. You want to call me a phobe? It's not true, but fine. That's not going to change my opinion. As a matter of fact, it's going to kind of solidify it. Because I realize how vindictive you are about my personal beliefs, but how completely overbearing you are about your own beliefs. And that's not okay. That's not okay, society. Just because we disagree doesn't mean we have to hate each other. Remember? Remember when we used to have disagreements and we didn't hate each other and we weren't told to hate each other just because we didn't have the same beliefs? Don't anybody remember a time when that was a thing? Because I do. And I think we could get back to that. Respect each other, damn it. And we'll get a lot more stuff done. Thank you, Tom. Always keeping it real. Awesome suggestion. I really appreciate it. So, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you enjoy this channel, maybe share it around. It helps the algorithm, helps push this channel so that you can see more content from me. And also, every single time y'all give me a suggestion in those comments, you know I'm going to use your name. I'm going to put it right up top. And thank you. Because seriously, thank you for watching. Even if you don't have the same beliefs as me, even if you don't have the same, I still respect you as a human being. I'm not trying to take your humanity away. That's what Tom is saying here. We're not trying to take your humanity away. We just want the same respect with our beliefs that y'all are demanding for y'all. You don't only want the beliefs to be tolerated, but you expect them to be enforced in every single household until everybody is a monolith, and that's never going to happen. Never. Especially in America, it's not going to happen. So stop. There's too many of us that are willing to go down for our beliefs. Too many. So stop, please. Okay, I'm done being serious. Sorry, guys. I get a little heated on that. But again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are just the best. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for the suggestion. It was pretty great.